All right, folks, this is a brand new episode of Smoking If You Got in the world's best music podcast. I don't care where you are, what day it is. It's just the truth. The rules of this is very simple, all right? We're going to have two numbers ready as we listen to a hard-to-find album, a limited release, one of those albums, deep dive type shit. And for the album that we're going to listen to today, I pass the microphone over to the Oracle of Oxford County.
Cozmic Corridors.
Cosmic Corridors.
Corridors. 1972 is the album the year of the album we're listening to today. And we were just talking about it. Jeremiah asked me, hey, is this what you expected? And I said, not at all. But it's a pleasant surprise. It's a nice warmness. It's a good opposite of yesterday's record.
It's a different type of darkness, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's like being inside the womb darkness. I'm okay with this darkness.
So let's, the rules, correct? Tell them.
Let's just smoke them if you got them. You got to drop what you're doing. Mm-hmm. We're going to focus on the music because this is about the music. And very seldom do we have time these days to just quit the shit you're doing, which is shit. Just a game. Stop it. Pay attention to this. And you might learn something about yourself in the meantime.
Don't think about the inflation rate.
What inflation rate? We'd listen to Cosmic Corridors.
Don't even think about Instagram hoes, even though they're great.
No, 1972 Cosmic Corridors.
Don't even get worried about WAP right now. Ben Shapiro's upset about it.
I always think about WAP, but that's neither here nor there. I always think about WAP.
Oh, geez. That's my whole decades. All right. Anyways, folks, back to the program here. Cosmic Corridors. Yeah,
1972 is the album, man. Smoke it if you got them. Let's do it.
Let's go.
And we're back. We're back to a beautiful album. We're back to an incredible album. Speak on it, please, my brother.
There's not much information about this, young man.
We like them like that, though.
Cosmic Corridors, a one-off. Recorded 1972-73. Was never released. Got released on CD in 1996.
This might be the album that we try to put a clip of it right in between as we speak because, these records are, like you said, very little information. Not a lot of people know about this. This album reminds me a lot of Terry Riley's energy. It's a warm, analog, synthesizer-centered type of record. Very minimal and very passive in its aggression, but like Jeremiah pointed out earlier, it's a different type of darkness. You want to talk about that a little bit?
This is very, I'd say, futuristic. Would you not agree in terms of?
This is Logan's Run. This is Blade Runner for sure.
A lot of droney-ness is going on. I mean, electronic droniness. They're not like the first to do it. Obviously, there's a lot of other people who've done it before, from classical to even other krautrockers. Like I would say, closest krautrock sound to this would be maybe Konrad Schnitzler.
Oh, that's pretty good. There's something about them that reminds me a lot of Ashra Temple. Which we've talked about here in the program. But I do think that this album has, even though it does have the drone, there's a lot of meditation invested in that drone. It's a little bit more sacred, less music for the sake of music,
It was an interesting band. It wasn't what I expected either. Like when I listened to it, because it's on my I picked it on my two listen to pile, I should say. A massive amount of records, and so that was all right. Let's check it out, and it was classified under krautrock, and so I was assuming not necessarily that,
Yeah, I was expecting something more kraut and more rock.
More rock, yes, yeah. It was way more. I mean, there's like Tangerine Dream. I mean, there's a lot of the bands. It's similar, I would say, to this, but not quite the texture that this band brings with their drones and mixing with the organs and.
Yeah, maybe similar in the instrumentation. They're all like synth-centered, but there's something about this album, Cosmic Corridors, at track number 2, when the organ kicks in. There is a wave of the analog, which is a warm sound. There's a warmness to it, and there's a vibration to it that yeah, it's pretty unique. I mean, there is not a lot of information that we know about it. Do we know where this record was pressed? Like, where was it recorded?
In Cologne, Germany. It says recorded 1972-73.
Oh, there you go. It doesn't sound like it's from Germany. It sounds less cold, and like I just keep going back to warmness because it really is a deep warmness in there. Anything else you want to add about? Did you like the opening of the album? Did you like the second track? What was your favorite on this side?
I would say I agree with you. The second track,
Yeah.
because the first track, it's lulls you in. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, the first track is almost like turning on the amps and letting things warm up. Second
Correct.
one is really where the intention kicks in.
I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah.
What did you think? Like, I could see you playing in this band.
I was really excited to hear the evolution of that, because yeah, this would be an ideal band for me to be in. I like the drones. I like the breaking apart of the chords. It's not just like a regular simple structure of chords, and finding new ways through mistakes. I like that shit a lot. I think there's like 3 guys in this band, 3 or 4 guys in this band, and a lot of atmospheric noise, a lot of atmospheric percussion, and a lot of atmospheric noises happening. This is a dream come true for me. Great band.
Well, I got
One of
good
those
news.
one and done.
You can get it very cheaply. There's one vinyl pressing, and it's about you can get it for like $25. Bam.
I might just try to
From
find that today.
From Spain. Get it from Spain. Help them out.
Yeah, be the righteous person. I like that. I'm gonna check this one, and we do have another side here, but we're gonna try something new. So we're gonna play that second track right here. So we'll catch you guys, and then we'll come back and do the B side to Cosmic Corridors 1972 on Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em.
if you got them.
And we're back.
Yes, we're back.
What are we listening to, Oracle?
Dude, you can get one of these records for like $15.
$15.
Yeah, 15
Well,
bucks.
who's got this record? What country is it in?
United States.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, Go Records. There you go. There's the plug, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But hey, well, I thank you for having an album like this available at such an affordable price. You deserve the business.
Yeah, that's a wonderful price. And in the U.S., we've been running into high-priced albums like crazy, and then more accessible ones. We're back to the one and done and easily accessible. That's a cool thing.
Now, what's interesting about this to me is the fact that the only reason, because it was not obviously pressed back in the day, right? It was just a shelved recording, and then released, like we said, in '96 on CD. So finally, in 2017, someone put it out on vinyl. There's a couple other pressings on CD, but
Yeah, and you can also find the uncut version of this record on the Bandcamp, which I'll add the link to it. It goes directly to the pressing that's putting it out. It's the same people that take care of the rights and stuff. But, talking about Cozmic Corridors 72 record, the B-side is very much like the A-side, atmospheric, ambient, brooding, and we keep focused on the synth work, the repetitive nature of the drone, and just bringing in elements and taking them out as you go on this little, sonic journey. And I love this record. On this side, the closer of this side, really the longest track on the record, is the one that got me the most, because it kind of encapsulates the entire record in the one song, and so I really enjoyed it. How about you?
I dig the album cover too.
Oh yeah, this is a cool album cover.
That's a cool album cover.
We don't know if it's the original one, but whoever came up with this concept, there's 4 squares, and they're all very individual, very much like the members of this group, and
very groovy, man.
It's super groovy,
it's very
bro.
psychedelic.
Yeah, word. It's super psychedelic. It's cool. We've been brushing up a lot on psychedelia here, but music that's worth, instead of just like the same old Grateful Dead tunes, because forget that.
No, I mean psychedelic. Like, this is not psychedelic music. Please don't even just. Oh. Don't get me started. We'll get banned. We'll be banned by the end of that conversation. Just be complete. Just no one will like us anymore. So the positives, Cozmic Corridors is not psychedelic music like you think it is. But if you were on acid and looked at that album cover, or on mushrooms, you'd have a hell of a time. That's my point to you.
Yeah, play it loud and stare at the cover. That's where the magic happens, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, I fell asleep to this a couple nights ago.
Oh, that's really good.
And it was great. It was great.
I told you, it made you feel like a baby. You were warm, fetus position, good night.
Problem was, I woke up, and I was a little bit jarred at first. But then I was glad, and I was reassured.
There you go. Well, I can't recommend this record enough. I'm going to try to find myself one of these copies. I saw in Bandcamp they have like high quality files straight from the masters.
Are you going to try to find and see if these guys are still alive and just start a band with them?
I'm going to send an email right now to the record company that's putting this out on Bandcamp, because we can do that.
So find these old German guys. I want to play synths with them.
I want to talk to these kids. I would like tomorrow, if it's possible.
Where are we going?
To hear some English. English.
All right.
We're going to England.
No problem. That's easy. Let's
get on that track.
I'm excited.
All right, that's good to hear. In the meantime, we'll catch you guys tomorrow on Smoke If You Got 'Em.
Smoke If You Got 'Em.